The magic of being ordinary, philosophy of Zen Buddhism. Zen Buddhism, a branch of Mahayana Buddhism that originated in China as Chan Buddhism, emphasizes direct experience and the cultivation of a serene and insightful mind. Central to its philosophy is the concept of finding profound beauty and wisdom in the ordinary aspects of life. Here are key points that elucidate the magic of being ordinary in Zen Buddhism. Ordinary mind is the way is a fundamental teaching in Zen Buddhism, encapsulating the idea that enlightenment is not something extraordinary or distant, but is found in our ordinary, everyday mind and experiences. This concept, attributed to the 8th century Chinese Zen master Mazu, also known as Beiso, suggests that the path to awakening lies in embracing the simplicity and ordinariness of life. Here's an exploration of this teaching and its significance in Zen practice. 1. Understanding ordinary mind. No special state. The ordinary mind is the mind that is free from the constant search for something special or different. It is not clouded by desires, fears, or preconceived notions. It's a mind that is content with the present moment, whatever it may be. Natural state. Ordinary mind refers to a state that is natural and uncontrived. It is a mind that is not forced into any particular shape or condition, but is at ease with itself and the world. 2. Letting go of dualistic thinking. Beyond dualities. Zen teaches that enlightenment is beyond dualistic distinctions such as good and bad, enlightened and unenlightened. The ordinary mind transcends these dualities and sees things as they are, without labeling or judgment. Non-attachment. To have an ordinary mind is to practice non-attachment. This does not mean indifference, but rather an open acceptance of whatever arises without clinging to it or pushing it away. 3. Practical application in daily life. Mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness in daily activities is a way to cultivate the ordinary mind. By fully engaging in simple tasks like washing dishes or walking, we can experience the richness of the present moment. Simplicity. Embracing a simple lifestyle helps in maintaining an ordinary mind. Reducing clutter and distractions allows us to focus on what is truly important and to appreciate the beauty in simplicity. 4. Challenges and misconceptions. Misinterpreting ordinary. One common misconception is that ordinary implies mediocrity or lack of effort. In Zen, the ordinary mind is not lazy or indifferent. It is attentive and fully present. Facing boredom and repetition. Modern life often equates novelty with value, but Zen teaches the importance of finding depth in repetition and the mundane. This can be challenging, but is essential for understanding the ordinary mind. 5. Examples from Zen stories. Zen masters' lives. Stories of Zen masters often highlight their engagement in simple, everyday activities. For example, Master Linji, Rinzai, spoke of enlightenment in terms of carrying water and chopping wood. These stories illustrate that profound wisdom is embedded in ordinary actions. Koans. Many Zen koans challenge practitioners to see beyond conventional views and to recognize the ordinary mind. For example, the koan, "What is Buddha?" with the answer, 3 pounds of flax, points to the ordinariness of enlightenment. 6. Philosophical implications. Non-dualism. The teaching of the ordinary mind aligns with the broader Buddhist principle of non-dualism. It emphasizes the inseparability of samsara, the cycle of birth and death, and nirvana, liberation, showing that the ordinary world is not separate from the enlightened state. Interconnectedness. Recognizing the ordinary mind involves understanding the interconnectedness of all things. Each ordinary moment is part of the greater whole, and every action has significance. Conclusion. Ordinary mind is the way encourages us to see the profound in the mundane and to realize that enlightenment is not a distant goal but is present in our everyday experiences. By embracing the ordinary mind, we cultivate a life of mindfulness, simplicity, and profound presence. This teaching challenges us to let go of our constant striving for something more and to find peace and wisdom in the here and now. Mindfulness in everyday activities is a core practice in Zen Buddhism that emphasizes the importance of being fully present and attentive to whatever we are doing at any given moment. This practice, known as Samu in Zen tradition, transforms ordinary tasks into opportunities for spiritual growth and insight. Here's how mindfulness can be integrated into daily activities and its significance in Zen practice. 1. What is mindfulness? Definition. Mindfulness is the practice of paying deliberate attention to the present moment with an attitude of openness, curiosity, and acceptance. It involves observing thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. Roots in Zen. In Zen Buddhism, mindfulness is a fundamental practice that is cultivated through various forms of meditation and daily activities. It is about bringing one's full attention to the present experience. 2. Everyday activities as mindfulness practice. Routine tasks. Activities such as washing dishes, sweeping the floor, or walking can become mindful practices. By focusing on the sensations, movements, and the task itself, these ordinary actions are performed with full awareness. Eating mindfully. Eating can be a profound mindfulness practice. Paying attention to the taste, texture, and aroma of the food, and chewing slowly and thoroughly, can transform a simple meal into a meditative experience. Walking meditation. Walking meditation involves walking slowly and deliberately, focusing on the act of walking itself. Attention is paid to each step, the movement of the legs, and the contact of the feet with the ground. 3. Benefits of mindfulness in daily life. Enhanced awareness. Practicing mindfulness in everyday activities increases overall awareness and presence. This heightened awareness helps in recognizing automatic behaviors and habitual thought patterns. Reduce stress. Mindfulness helps reduce stress by breaking the cycle of ruminative thinking and bringing attention back to the present moment. Engaging fully in a task can be calming and grounding. Improve concentration. Regular mindfulness practice enhances concentration and focus, making it easier to stay engaged with tasks without becoming distracted. 4. How to practice mindfulness in everyday activities. Set an intention. Begin with the intention to be fully present during the activity. This sets the tone for mindful engagement. Focus on sensations. Pay attention to the physical sensations associated with the task. For example, notice the feel of water and soap on your hands while washing dishes or the texture of the ground beneath your feet while walking. Be present. Whenever the mind wanders, gently bring it back to the task at hand. Use the breath as an anchor to return to the present moment. Non-judgmental awareness. Observe thoughts and feelings that arise without judgment. Accept them as they are and let them pass without getting caught up in them. 5. Challenges and overcoming them. Distractions. It is common to get distracted by thoughts, plans, or worries. Recognize this tendency and gently bring the focus back to the present activity. Boredom. Routine tasks may seem boring, but mindfulness can reveal new details and insights in these activities, making them more engaging. Impatience. Practicing mindfulness requires patience. Start with small periods and gradually increase the time spent in mindful activities. 6. Integrating mindfulness into modern life. Mindful breaks. Incorporate short mindfulness breaks throughout the day. A few minutes of mindful breathing or stretching can reset the mind and body. Mindful technology use. Be aware of how you use technology. Practice mindful checking of emails, messages, or social media by giving full attention rather than multitasking. Mindful listening and speaking. Apply mindfulness in interactions by listening fully to others without planning your response while they are speaking. Speak with intention and awareness. Conclusion. Mindfulness in everyday activities is a powerful practice in Zen Buddhism that transforms ordinary tasks into opportunities for presence, awareness, and spiritual growth. By bringing full attention to routine activities, we cultivate a deeper connection with the present moment, reduce stress, and enhance our overall well-being. This practice encourages us to find the extraordinary in the ordinary and to live each moment fully and meaningfully. Embracing simplicity is a core tenet of Zen Buddhism that permeates its philosophy, practice, and aesthetics. This principle encourages individuals to strip away the unnecessary and focus on what truly matters, fostering a sense of peace and clarity. Here's an exploration of how simplicity is embraced in Zen and its implications for daily life. 1. Simplicity in Zen philosophy. Essence over excess. Zen Buddhism teaches that true contentment and enlightenment come from focusing on the essence of life rather than its excesses. This involves a mindful approach to possessions, thoughts, and actions, emphasizing what is essential and letting go of what is superfluous. Non-attachment. Zen advocates for non-attachment, not only to material possessions, but also to ideas and outcomes. This detachment helps practitioners live more simply, free from the burdens of unnecessary desires and expectations. 2. Simplicity in Zen practice. Zazen, seated meditation. The practice of Zazen exemplifies simplicity. It involves sitting quietly, focusing on the breath, and observing thoughts as they arise and pass. This simple yet profound practice helps cultivate a clear and tranquil mind. Koans. Zen koans are paradoxical questions or statements that challenge conventional thinking and encourage direct, intuitive understanding. They often strip away complex rationalization, guiding practitioners towards simple, direct experience. 3. Simplicity in daily life. Mindful living. Embracing simplicity in daily life means being fully present and engaged in each moment. This can involve simple practices like mindful eating, where one savors each bite, or mindful walking, where one appreciates each step. Decluttering. Physically decluttering one's living space is a practical aspect of embracing simplicity. A clutter-free environment can lead to a clearer mind and a more peaceful existence. Simple routines. Establishing simple, consistent routines can help reduce stress and increase focus. For example, having a morning routine that involves quiet reflection or meditation can set a calm tone for the day. 4. Aesthetic simplicity in Zen. Wabi-sabi. This Japanese aesthetic principle, deeply influenced by Zen, finds beauty in imperfection and impermanence. Wabi-sabi celebrates the simple, the rustic, and the natural, finding elegance in the aged and the worn. Zen gardens. Zen gardens, karasansui, are designed with simplicity in mind, using rocks, sand, and minimal plant life to create a space for contemplation and reflection. The simplicity of these gardens encourages a peaceful and meditative state of mind. Tea ceremony. The Japanese tea ceremony, rooted in Zen, is a ritual of simplicity and mindfulness. Each movement is deliberate and unhurried, emphasizing the beauty of simple actions performed with full attention. 5. Benefits of embracing simplicity. Reduce stress. Simplifying one's life reduces the mental and emotional burden of managing excess possessions and activities, leading to lower stress levels. Increased focus. A simpler life allows for greater focus and clarity. With fewer distractions, one can concentrate more fully on what is truly important. Greater contentment. Embracing simplicity fosters a sense of contentment and satisfaction with what one has, rather than constantly seeking more. 6. Challenges and overcoming them. Cultural pressures. Modern society often equates success with material wealth and busy schedules. Overcoming this cultural pressure requires a conscious effort to prioritize simplicity and mindfulness. Internal resistance. Letting go of possessions and simplifying one's life can be challenging. Practicing non-attachment and gradually decluttering can help ease this transition. 7. Incorporating simplicity into modern life. Digital minimalism. In an age of constant digital distraction, practicing digital minimalism can help. This involves reducing screen time, curating social media use, and focusing on meaningful online interactions. Simple living spaces. Design your living spaces with simplicity in mind. Use natural materials, keep decor minimal, and create areas for relaxation and contemplation. Mindful consumption. Be mindful of consumption habits, choosing quality over quantity and considering the impact of purchases on the environment and personal well-being. Conclusion. Embracing simplicity in Zen Buddhism is about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of what is unnecessary. This principle is reflected in Zen philosophy, practice, and aesthetics, encouraging a life of mindfulness, contentment, and clarity. By simplifying our lives, we can reduce stress, increase focus, and find greater joy in the present moment, discovering that true richness lies in simplicity. Non-striving is a fundamental concept in Zen Buddhism that encourages practitioners to let go of the constant pursuit of goals, achievements, and desires. It advocates for a state of being that is natural, effortless, and in harmony with the present moment. This principle contrasts sharply with the often hectic and goal-oriented nature of modern life, offering a path to deeper peace and fulfillment. Here's an exploration of non-striving in Zen Buddhism. 1. Understanding non-striving. Wu Wei, non-action non-striving, is closely related to the Taoist concept of Wu Wei, which means non-action or effortless action. It doesn't imply doing nothing, but rather acting in a way that is in harmony with the natural flow of life. Actions are performed spontaneously and without force. Being present. Non-striving involves fully accepting and engaging with the present moment, rather than constantly focusing on future outcomes or achievements. It's about finding satisfaction and completeness in the here and now. 2. Non-striving in Zen practice. Zazen, seated meditation. During Zazen, practitioners sit in silent meditation without trying to achieve a particular state or goal. The focus is on being present with whatever arises, whether it's thoughts, feelings, or physical sensations, and letting them pass without attachment. Letting go of goals. Zen practice encourages letting go of specific goals or outcomes in meditation and life. This doesn't mean being aimless, but rather approaching goals with a sense of flexibility and openness without becoming attached to the results. 3. Benefits of non-striving. Inner peace. Letting go of constant striving can lead to a profound sense of peace and relaxation. Without the pressure to achieve, one can experience a deeper sense of contentment and well-being. Increased awareness. Non-striving enhances mindfulness and awareness. By focusing on the present moment rather than future goals, one becomes more attuned to the subtleties of experience. Authenticity. Acting without striving allows for more genuine and authentic responses to life's situations. Actions arise naturally from the present moment rather than from preconceived plans or desires. 4. Non-striving in daily life. Mindful activities. Engage in daily activities mindfully and without a specific agenda. Whether it's cooking, walking, or working, focus on the process rather than the end result. Acceptance. Practice accepting situations as they are, without trying to change them or force a particular outcome. This doesn't mean complacency, but rather responding to life's challenges with a sense of ease and openness. Flow state. Aim to enter a flow state, where you are fully immersed in an activity with a sense of effortlessness and joy. This state is often achieved when one is not overly concerned with success or failure. 5. Challenges and misconceptions. Misunderstanding non-striving. It's important to understand that non-striving does not mean being passive or lazy. It's about engaging with life in a way that is natural and unforced. Balancing ambition and non-striving. Balancing ambition with non-striving can be challenging. It's possible to have goals and aspirations while still practicing non-striving by holding these goals lightly and remaining open to whatever unfolds. 6. Incorporating non-striving into modern life. Simplify tasks. Break tasks into smaller, manageable parts and focus on each step without worrying about the final outcome. This can reduce stress and increase enjoyment. Create space for being. Set aside time each day for simply being rather than doing. This could be time for meditation, walking in nature, or simply sitting quietly. Reflect on intentions. Regularly reflect on your intentions and motivations. Are you driven by a need to achieve and acquire, or by a genuine interest and passion? Aligning your actions with deeper values can help reduce the compulsion to strive. Conclusion. Non-striving in Zen Buddhism is about finding balance and harmony in life by letting go of constant pursuit and effort. It encourages living in the present moment with acceptance and ease, allowing actions to flow naturally and effortlessly. By embracing non-striving, one can experience greater peace, authenticity, and fulfillment, discovering that true contentment lies not in achieving more, but in being fully present with what is. Koans are a distinctive feature of Zen Buddhism, used as teaching tools to provoke deep insight and enlightenment. These often paradoxical or puzzling questions and statements challenge conventional thinking and point directly to the nature of reality. One significant aspect of koans is their grounding in ordinary experiences, which helps practitioners realize the profound truths embedded in everyday life. Here's an exploration of koans and their connection to ordinary experience. 1. Understanding koans. Definition. A koan is a story, dialogue, question, or statement that cannot be understood through rational thought alone. It is meant to disrupt habitual ways of thinking and open the mind to deeper, intuitive insight. Purpose. The primary purpose of a koan is to aid the practitioner in breaking through conceptual barriers to achieve a direct experience of reality. They are often used in Zen training under the guidance of a teacher. 2. Koans grounded in ordinary experience. Everyday situations. Many koans are set in everyday situations, using ordinary objects and actions to point to deeper truths. This approach emphasizes that enlightenment is not separate from daily life, but can be found within it. Examples. Classic examples include mundane activities or objects that carry profound implications. What is the sound of one hand clapping? This koan invites the practitioner to go beyond conventional logic and experience the answer directly. When you can do nothing, what can you do? This koan encourages exploration of action and inaction within the context of ordinary life. Wash your bowl. In this koan, a monk asks for guidance after achieving understanding, and the teacher simply instructs him to wash his bowl, highlighting the significance of continuing ordinary tasks even after enlightenment. 3. Impact of koans on perception of the ordinary. Transformative insight. By focusing on ordinary experiences, koans help practitioners see the extraordinary within the mundane. They reveal the interconnectedness and impermanence of all things. Breaking habitual thinking. Koans disrupt routine patterns of thought, encouraging practitioners to engage with life in a more direct and immediate way. This shift in perspective can make everyday experiences richer and more meaningful. 4. Practicing with koans. Meditative contemplation. Practitioners often meditate on koans, allowing the question or statement to permeate their consciousness. This practice helps in transcending intellectual understanding and reaching intuitive insight. Teacher-student interaction. Koans are typically explored in a dynamic interaction between teacher and student. The teacher provides the koan and guides the student through their responses, pushing them towards deeper realization. 5. Examples of koans involving ordinary experience. Chopping wood, carrying water. This phrase reflects the Zen teaching that enlightenment is found in ordinary work. Even after profound insight, daily chores remain essential and are performed with mindfulness. 3 pounds of flax. When asked, "What is Buddha?" Master Dongshan replied, 3 pounds of flax. This response points to the presence of the ultimate reality in a simple, everyday object. 6 benefits of koan practice. Enhanced mindfulness. Koan practice cultivates a heightened state of mindfulness, making practitioners more aware of the present moment and the depth within it. Deepened awareness. Engaging with koans deepens one's awareness of the subtleties of life, fostering a sense of wonder and appreciation for the ordinary. Spiritual growth. By challenging conventional thinking, koans facilitate significant spiritual growth and the potential for sudden, profound insights into the nature of reality. 7. Challenges of koan practice. Frustration and confusion. Koans can be intentionally perplexing, leading to frustration or confusion. These feelings are part of the process, pushing practitioners to let go of intellectual striving. Dependence on guidance. Effective koan practice often requires guidance from an experienced teacher to ensure the practitioner is moving towards genuine insight rather than getting stuck in conceptual thinking. Conclusion. Koans, with their grounding in ordinary experience, are powerful tools in Zen Buddhism for breaking through conventional thought and realizing profound truths. By engaging deeply with these paradoxical questions and everyday situations, practitioners learn to see the extraordinary in the ordinary and to appreciate the present moment fully. Koan practice thus transforms daily life into a continuous opportunity for spiritual awakening and deeper understanding. The concept of the here and now is a fundamental principle in Zen Buddhism, emphasizing the importance of living fully in the present moment. This practice, known as mindfulness or presence, is about embracing the current experience without being distracted by thoughts of the past or future. Here's an exploration of this concept and its significance in Zen practice. 1. Understanding the here and now. Present moment awareness. The here and now refers to a state of consciousness where one's attention is entirely focused on the present moment. It involves a deep awareness of one's thoughts, feelings, and surroundings as they are happening. Letting go of past and future. This concept encourages letting go of attachments to past events and anxieties about the future. It promotes living with a sense of immediacy and engagement with the present. 2. Philosophical basis. Impermanence. Anidya central to Zen is the understanding that everything is impermanent and constantly changing. By focusing on the present, practitioners appreciate the transient nature of existence. Non-attachment. Aparigraha Zen teaches non-attachment to both material possessions and mental constructs. Living in the here and now helps cultivate a sense of detachment from past and future worries, fostering inner peace. 3. Practical applications in daily life. Mindful breathing. Paying attention to the breath is a simple and effective way to anchor oneself in the present moment. It involves observing the breath's natural rhythm without trying to control it. Mindful activities. Engaging in daily activities such as eating, walking, or washing dishes with full attention transforms these tasks into opportunities for mindfulness. Each action is performed deliberately and with complete awareness. Meditation, zazen, or seated meditation, is a core practice in Zen that cultivates present moment awareness. Practitioners sit quietly, focus on their breath, and observe their thoughts and sensations as they arise and pass away. 4 benefits of living in the here and now. Reduce stress and anxiety. Focusing on the present reduces the tendency to ruminate on past regrets or future fears, leading to lower stress levels and greater mental clarity. Enhanced well-being. Mindfulness in the present moment enhances overall well-being by fostering a sense of contentment and appreciation for life's simple pleasures. Improved relationships. Being fully present in interactions with others improves communication and strengthens relationships. It allows for genuine listening and deeper connections. 5. Challenges of maintaining presence. Distractions. Modern life is full of distractions, from technology to busy schedules. These can pull attention away from the present moment. Habitual thinking. The mind's tendency to dwell on the past or anticipate the future can make it challenging to remain present. Developing mindfulness requires ongoing practice and patience. Emotional turmoil. Strong emotions such as anger, fear, or sadness can make it difficult to stay anchored in the present. Mindfulness practice helps in observing these emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. 6. Techniques to cultivate present moment awareness. Mindful breathing exercises. Regularly practicing mindful breathing helps anchor the mind in the present. Techniques such as observing the breath's natural rhythm or counting breaths can be effective. Body-skin meditation. This involves paying attention to different parts of the body, observing sensations without judgment. It helps in grounding oneself and increasing bodily awareness. Daily mindfulness practices. Integrating mindfulness into daily routines, such as mindful eating or walking, helps maintain a continuous awareness of the present moment. 7. Zen stories and teachings on the here and now. The story of the strawberry. A Zen story tells of a man hanging from a vine over a cliff, with tigers above and below. He sees a strawberry and, appreciating its beauty, plucks it and eats it, savoring its sweetness. This story illustrates the importance of fully experiencing the present moment despite life's uncertainties. Thich Nhat Hanh's teachings. Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh emphasizes mindfulness in every aspect of life, encouraging practices such as walking meditation and mindful breathing to cultivate presence. Conclusion. Living in the here and now is a transformative practice central to Zen Buddhism. It involves embracing the present moment with full awareness and letting go of distractions from the past and future. By cultivating present moment awareness through mindfulness practices, individuals can reduce stress, enhance well-being, and develop deeper connections with themselves and others. This approach to life encourages finding peace and contentment in the simplicity of the present, revealing the profound within the ordinary. Interconnectedness is a fundamental concept in Zen Buddhism, highlighting the profound connection between all things. This principle, often referred to as dependent origination or interbeing, suggests that everything in the universe is interrelated and interdependent. Recognizing this interconnectedness can transform our perception of ordinary life, fostering a sense of unity, compassion, and mindfulness. Here's an exploration of interconnectedness and its implications for daily living. 1. Understanding interconnectedness. Dependent origination. This Buddhist concept, also known as pratityasamutpada, states that all phenomena arise in dependence upon multiple causes and conditions. Nothing exists in isolation. Everything is part of a complex web of relationships. Interbeing, coined by Thich Nhat Hanh, interbeing expresses the idea that all things are interconnected. A flower, for instance, contains the sun, rain, soil, and countless other elements. By seeing the interconnected nature of all things, we understand that our actions and existence are deeply linked with everything else. 2. Interconnectedness in ordinary life. Daily activities. Recognizing interconnectedness in daily tasks can transform mundane activities into meaningful practices. When eating, we can appreciate the efforts of farmers, the energy of the sun, and the water that nourished the food. Relationships. Understanding that we are interconnected with others fosters empathy and compassion. We become more aware of how our actions impact those around us and the broader community. Environmental awareness. Interconnectedness highlights the relationship between humans and the natural world. This awareness can inspire more sustainable and mindful living, recognizing that our well-being is linked to the health of the environment. 3. Mindfulness and interconnectedness. Present moment awareness. Mindfulness practice helps us see the interconnected nature of our experiences. By being fully present, we notice the subtle ways in which our thoughts, feelings, and environment interact. Gratitude. Mindfulness of interconnectedness fosters gratitude. Recognizing the myriad factors that contribute to our well-being can lead to a deeper appreciation for the present moment and the support we receive from the world around us. 4. Practical applications. Mindful eating. When eating, consider the journey of the food from the earth to your plate. This practice not only enhances gratitude, but also connects you to the broader ecosystem and the people who contributed to your meal. Mindful consumption. Being mindful of what we consume, whether it's food, clothing, or information, helps us understand the broader impact of our choices. Choosing products that are sustainably produced and ethically sourced reflects an awareness of interconnectedness. Compassionate communication. Recognizing our interconnectedness with others encourages compassionate and mindful communication. Listening deeply and speaking with kindness strengthens our relationships and fosters a sense of community. 5. Zen stories and teachings. Indra's net. A classic metaphor for interconnectedness in Buddhist philosophy is Indra's net, a vast net with a jewel at each intersection. Each jewel reflects all the other jewels, symbolizing the interconnectedness of all beings and phenomena. Zen teachings. Zen masters often emphasize interconnectedness in their teachings. For example, Thich Nhat Hanh frequently speaks about how a simple piece of paper contains the entire universe, the clouds, the rain, the forest, the logger, and so on. 6. Benefits of embracing interconnectedness. Enhanced empathy. Understanding interconnectedness naturally leads to greater empathy. We become more aware of how our actions affect others and are more inclined to act with kindness and compassion. Reduced ego. Recognizing that we are part of a larger whole helps diminish the ego's grip. We see ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as integral parts of a vast, interconnected web. Sense of purpose. Feeling connected to others and the world around us can provide a deeper sense of purpose and belonging. Our actions gain meaning as we see how they contribute to the greater good. 7. Challenges and overcoming them. Overwhelm. The realization of interconnectedness can sometimes feel overwhelming, as it highlights our responsibilities towards others and the environment. Practicing self-compassion and taking small, mindful steps can help manage this feeling. Maintaining awareness. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it can be challenging to maintain awareness of interconnectedness. Regular mindfulness practice and reminders, such as meditation, mindful pauses, or reflective journaling, can help sustain this awareness. Conclusion. Interconnectedness is a profound concept in Zen Buddhism that, when recognized and embraced, can deeply enrich our ordinary lives. It encourages mindfulness, empathy, and a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of relationships that sustain us. By integrating the awareness of interconnectedness into daily activities, relationships, and consumption habits, we cultivate a life of greater harmony, compassion, and purpose. This perspective transforms ordinary experiences into profound opportunities for connection and spiritual growth. In conclusion, the principles of Zen Buddhism offer profound insights into how we can transform our ordinary lives through practices such as mindfulness, non-striving, and the recognition of interconnectedness. These teachings emphasize the importance of living fully in the present moment, appreciating the simplicity of daily activities, and understanding the deep connections that bind all things together. Key takeaways: mindfulness in everyday life. Engaging fully in the present moment enhances our awareness and enriches our daily experiences. Simple, mindful activities like breathing, eating, and walking become opportunities for spiritual practice and deeper connection with the present. Non-striving. Letting go of constant striving and goal-oriented behavior allows us to find peace and fulfillment in the present moment. This approach encourages us to act naturally and effortlessly, fostering a sense of ease and authenticity in our actions. Embracing simplicity. Simplifying our lives by focusing on what truly matters helps reduce stress and increase clarity. Practices like decluttering our physical space and establishing simple routines support a more peaceful and focused life. Interconnectedness. Recognizing the interconnected nature of all things deepens our empathy and compassion. Understanding how our actions impact others and the environment fosters a sense of responsibility and purpose. Koans and ordinary experience. Koans use ordinary experiences to reveal profound truths, encouraging us to see the extraordinary within the mundane. This practice challenges conventional thinking and opens us to direct, intuitive understanding. By integrating these Zen principles into our daily lives, we can cultivate a greater sense of peace, presence, and interconnectedness. These teachings remind us that the path to enlightenment is not separate from our everyday existence, but is found within it. Living mindfully, embracing simplicity, and recognizing our interconnectedness can transform our ordinary experiences into profound opportunities for growth and awakening. Zen Buddhism encourages us to find beauty and meaning in the present moment, demonstrating that the ordinary is, in fact, extraordinary. By applying these insights, we can lead more harmonious, fulfilling lives, discovering that true contentment lies not in the pursuit of distant goals, but in the richness of the here and now.